slow bare feet. Outside rain taps a rhythm mournful low. Each drop a story where the shadows meet. This room swims in the scent of old fine whiskey. Each sip a memory, each breath a sigh. The world outside is harsh, cold and risky. Here I sit with only ghosts to reply. Letters to echoes of me tonight. Folded secrets in the pale moonlight. Whispers in the darkness holding tight to echoes of me in this soulful play. The clock ticked on when you walked out that door. Left a silence so heavy, so profound. Empty spaces where laughter lived before. Now just echoes where our hopes were bound. Understand love's not just the highs but the lows. A dance of shadows, a haunting melody. Every forever eventually closes, leaving behind the ghosts of you and me. Letters to echoes of me tonight. Folded secrets in the pale moonlight. Whispers in the darkness holding tight to echoes of me in this soulful play. Oh, how the past clings like smoke in these rooms. Your faded jacket still casts a certain gloom. My heart a drum lost in the echoes tune, drowning in the what ifs and the too soon. Letters to echoes of me tonight. Their edges worn, their words holding tight in the quiet close by the candles light. To the echoes of me I whisper goodnight. To the echoes of me I whisper goodnight. In the dim glow of a moonlit cafe, echoes of laughter, shadows play. I found your letter, faded in blue, under the whispers of the willows sway. When I saw ashes to armor and tear, a story untold. In every silence, a dream grew old. We danced through storms, lost in our reverie. Your ghost in the smoke, slipping from me. Whiskey lips whispers, secrets so cold, left me with memories I can't hold. When I saw ashes to armor in blue, my heart broke in rhythms, soft and askew. In every tear, a story untold. In every silence, a dream grew old. Oh, the rain taps a tale on old window panes, and I'm drinking up storms, nursing the pain. Candlelight flickers, casting your love in shadows. I see you walk through the door. When I saw ashes to armor in blue, the world spun in whispers of what I once knew. A love that danced on the edge of the night, now just a shadow in candlelight side. When I saw ashes to armor in blue. Hidden in the shadow of a flickering candlelight, the night air holds your scent, but you're not inside. Whiskey on my lips, ghost in the mirror's gaze, rooms filled with the echoes of our better days. My heart hums the blues, soft and low, in this silent room where I watch the shadows grow. Whispers of what I couldn't say, haunt my dreams at the close of day. Your name, a sweet melody, turned gray. Love spoken in silence, now cast away. Rain taps like soft fingers on my window pane. Each drop a memory, each sound a part of our refrain. Once laughter filled the air, now solitude's my friend. Your goodbye, a silent movie that never seemed to end. Underneath the bravado, my vulnerabilities lay. In the whispers of the night, I begged you to stay. Whispers of what I couldn't say, haunt my a castaway. Here in the dark, the clock ticks like a warning. Hours pass from midnight till the morning. I hold on to the ghost of your embrace. In the deafening quiet, I still search for your face. Whispers of what I couldn't say, echo softly as you walk away. Memories in shades of blue and gray. Love spoken in silence will forever sway. Whispers of what I couldn't say, fading out like the end of a serenade.
In a dim lit room where shadows dance on worn-out walls, candle flickers like the heartbeat waiting for a call. Whiskey whispers through the silence, spilling secrets, spilling pain. Every letter that I write to you comes back to me again. These letters to echoes, they fly through the hall in silence. Your ghost in the corner mocks with its quiet defiance. My love, just an echo bouncing off cold hard floors. In this house full of memories, behind these closed doors, we used to dance right here under this very light. Laughter spilling over, holding each other tight. Then one morning came the storm that never seemed to end. You left with the rain. Silence became my only friend. These letters to echoes, they soar through the hall in silence. Your shadow in the doorway, lingering with this discreet compliance. My heart, just an echo, fading with each forsaken lore. In this hall of whispering spirits, where you walk no more. Oh, the clock ticks and I reckon each second you're away. Glass to lips, I swallow sorrow in dusky disarray. Memories like old photographs fade in my weary hands. Love's a fleeting melody, slipping through like sands. Letters to echoes, they weep through the hall in silence. I sing to the night sky, softly now. The candle dies just like the flame we bore. Whisper to me from the shadows forevermore. When I saw my fire, now tonight, in the dim lit corner of an old jazz bar, where shadows dance under a long streetcar, whiskey whispers on my breath, a silent sigh, recalling how the stars used to light up our sky. Candle flickers like the heartbeat in your eyes. Tonight the room spins with untold goodbyes. When I saw my fire, now tonight, burning through the haze, are all alright. Every flame of memory, every spark of fight. Oh, when I saw my fire, now tonight, remember how our laughter used to fill the air. Now echoes of your voice, they haunt me there. Something changed the night you turned away. Your silhouette a ghost in the doorway. Pain poured down like rain on old cobblestone, leaving me in this smoky bar all alone. When I saw my fire, now tonight, burning through the haze, are all alright. Each flame a memory, each spark a fight. Oh, when I saw my fire, now tonight, there's sorrow in the piano's melancholy tune. Underneath the crescent of a waning moon, I trace the rim of my glass, feel the sting. Your name a whisper, winter's cold spring. These memories like smoke, they rise and twirl, lost in the swirl of a midnight world. When I saw my fire, now tonight, smoldering embers, dying light, in every shadow, in each fading light. Oh, when I saw my fire, now tonight, just a gentle echo as the night unwinds. When I saw my fire, now tonight. In the corner booth of a smoke-filled room, candle shadows dancing, pain in my gloom. Silky voice cuts through the night, a lonesome croon, sipping on sorrow under a sallow moon. When I saw I'll survive you still, my heart a silent river frozen beneath my will. Echoes of our laughter haunt me with a chill. Whiskey and your memory, my only pill. We spun gold from the night, blind to the cost, till your ghost in my bed turned love to frost. A picture frame lies empty, a line we never crossed, in the quiet whispers of what we lost. When I saw I'll survive you still, my heart a silent river frozen beneath my will. Echoes of our laughter haunt me with a chill. Whiskey in your memory, my only pill. The rain taps at my window like notes of a sad song. Time slips through my fingers. Where did we go wrong? Your silhouette a shadow long after you're gone. I'm learning to be lonely, learning to be strong. When I saw I'll survive you still, my soul whispered back from the depths of the night's thrill. A quiet surrender, a heart beginning to refill. Past the pain and the blues, I find my way by will. I'll survive you still. Softly, softly, until in the dim light of a corner booth, with the dust motes dancing round my head, I trace the lines of yesteryear on worn-out paper. Ink runs deep with dread. The jukebox plays a lover's sigh, while whiskey whispers slowly in my glass. Each sip a chapter of the tale where love was written but never meant to last. And all letters to lost love still, they haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The clock ticks on, relentless beat, a reminder of what the heart has paid. Your shadow lingers like a ghost in empty rooms where our laughter once stayed. summer rain, or the words unsaid that drew the line from start to end. The promises like morning mist faded fast around the bend we couldn't mend. They haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I sent my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. Now here I sit, flicker, faint shadows on the wall. Your laugh that lingered over coffee, the hardest memory of all. And in this smoky midnight hour, I write again as if you're near. The words just dangle cold and sour for the one who cannot hear. Why do they hold me, bind me, keep me tight, folded in my drawer beneath my will, a testament of tears and candlelight. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. To lost love still, a quiet symphony of blues in the silence of my quiet will. Each word a note, each line a hue. I send my soul through tear-stained ink, echoes lost in the velvet of the night. Oh, love still. Dance through the halls. Velvet voice caught in the throat of a ghost. An echo of you in the whispers the most. Outside rain taps like sorrow on window pane glass. Each drop a moment, each moment that's past. And these letters just still waiting alone are inked in the tears that I've never shown. My heart keeps singing that sad old song about right love gone wrong and nights that are too long. There's a stain on the bar where your glass used to rest. An empty sea, a silence undressed.
Laughter and smoke once swirled around. Now it's just my lone soul in the lost and found. You promised forever, but shadows stole you away, leaving me with the whispers of yesterday. And these letters to still waiting alone are inked in the tears that I've never shown. My heart keeps singing that sad old song, right, right, love gone wrong, and nights that are too long. I smell the whiskey, the sweet burn of pain. Pour another, let it rain, let it rain. The clock ticks lonely, chasing time that's already gone. In the silence, I've learned to carry on. But your ghost, oh, it clings like a love that won't fade. In the soft moonlit shade of the choices we made. Still these letters to still waiting alone, softly whisper in the tones of what's gone. My heart keeps singing that sad old song about right love gone wrong, and nights that are too long, oh so long, and I'm still waiting alone. Last call echoes in a smoke-filled room. Velvet darkness trays the night for you. Empty glasses casting shadows, old and deep. Underneath the whispers where my memories creep. A flicker in the gloom, your ghost in every chair. Every sip of sorrow, smoke jazz in the air. Here I stand in the arms of ashes to armor in smoke, where my heart holds on to the words we never spoke, clinging to the echoes of a laughter that broke, falling like the tears mingled with whiskey I evoke. The clock's hands froze the night you walked away, leaving nothing but the cold that settled where we lay. Your promises like smoke slithered through the cracks, Now I'm draped in solitude that shadows can't unpack. The piano plays our song, notes turn to shades of blue, each chord a piercing reminder I'm here without you. Here I stand in the arms of ashes to armor in smoke, where my heart holds on to the words we never spoke, clinging to the echoes of a laughter that broke, falling like the tears mingled with whiskey I evoke. Oh, the mirror shows a face years are telling, traces of a young love or old story selling. In the quiet I confess to the shadows of my fear. Would you know me now, dear, if you were here? Still I stand in the arms of ashes, armor and smoke, softly whispering all the words we never spoke. A ghost in the laughter, a shadow in the joke, cradling my heartbreak like it's the last hope in the arms of ashes in the smoke. In the dim light of the corner booth, where shadows come to dance, a glass of amber whiskey stood caught in a smoky trance. The room was wrapped in velvet blues, notes hanging in the air. When I saw ashes in my glass, as if you whispered there, oh, the embers of our loves, how quietly they burn in the twilight of my glass, where I await your return. Each sip of memory, bitter and so lush, I found sorrow floating at the hour of the dusk. We traded dreams on wooden stools, with laughter in our eyes, till the truth came rolling in like storm clouds in disguise.
in the twilight of my glass, to which I always turn. Each sip of memory, fading yet so lush, I found myself alone with the ashes and the just me and the ashes at the closing of the dusk. In the dim corners of this smoky room, with candles flickering, a dance of doom, there's an old piano playing soft and low. Underneath the tales of where lost lovers go, I write these blues in ink of deep midnight, each word a feather heavy, taking flight. Letters to where you belong in blue, sealed with a tear, 'cause my heart still clings to you. Oh, these aching words, how they bleed and blend into the whiskey nights, the echoes without end. Rain taps at the window, a rhythmic cry, like the heartbeat memories of your goodbye. Once we danced through storms, fearless and brave. Now I'm just a shadow, a whisper in the grave. Your ghost in every corner, every silent plea. These letters, paper boats lost at sea. Letters to where you belong in blue, sealed with a tear, 'cause my heart still clings to you. Oh, these aching words, how they bleed and blend into the whiskey nights, the echoes without end. Who knew silence could be so loud, this empty bed so vast? Every note I sing is cloaked in the colors of our past. Drifting through this life, a specter draped in sorrow, clutching at tomorrow with hands that only borrow. Letters to where you belong in blue. With every note I sing, darling, it's just for you. Oh, these soulful cries, the chorus of the night, a song of us that never felt quite right. Letters to loves go.
A smoky room where shadows dance on tired walls. I heard the clock on the mantelpiece like a heartbeat in the halls. Whiskey voices, low and warm, spilled tales that night could not ignore. That's where I sat beneath the weight when I saw still learning pain no more. And oh, the night whispered to my weary soul, girl, you've danced too long in the flames of the old. In a haze of blue I found what tears are truly for. The moment I knew I was learning pain no more. The air was thick with memory scent of love that died before its time. With every glass the spirit spoke of a heart's rhythmic rueful rhyme. A stranger's glance, a faded rose, how every goodbye felt like lore. In each sip I drowned the past till pain knocked softer at my door. And oh, the night whispered to my weary soul, girl, you've danced too long in the flames of the old. In a haze of blue I found what tears are truly for. The moment I knew I was learning pain no more. There in the quiet, ghosts of old lovers tread on the creaking floorboards of my desires unsaid. Where once a heart shattered, now peace begins to soar under moonlit echoes. Love whispers from the shore. So listen close, life sings beneath the sorrow's roar. In whispered tones it tells us pain teaches, but love teaches more. Now in the candle's gentle glow I see what all the hurt was for. With a soft fading note I'm learning pain no more. Just like the river meets the sea in the quiet after storm, I find a tender symphony when I saw still learning pain no more. In the flicker of a dim bar light, the shadows play. Soft jazz record spins its notes, drifting like spirits in the fray.
candle's flame dances with my trembling hands. It knows every corner here breathes a story. Only the whiskey flows, whispers of echoes in the hall again, calling me to listen. Voices like smoke, they linger where love and pain glisten. In every faded echo, a tale of what's been lost. A heart beats in the silence, counting the cost. Was it your laugh or the wind through the open door? That old oak chair creaks. You're not here anymore. One careless whisper, one stormy night's goodbye, left your shadows in this hall under the moonlit sky. Whispers of echoes in the hall again, calling me to listen. Voices like smoke, they linger where love and pain glisten. In every faded echo, a tale of what's been lost. A heart beats in the silence, counting the cost. Rain taps at the window like your fingers on my skin. Memories in every drop, drowned in the din. A haunting melody, that old piano plays alone. In the echoes I find you, in the echoes I'm home. Whispers of echoes in the hall again, softer now they speak in this quiet heart where every floorboard creaks. With each whispered echo, a soft, slow exhale. In the candlelight, love's old tale grows pale. In the whispers, in the echoes, I find you again.
Shades, velvet shadows drape the worn out floor. Each step I take tells a tale of a year. Sipping slowly from a glass of midnight bride, where every reflection is a silent sigh. I'm dancing with nostalgia and smoke, twirling in the haze of words we never spoke. Every puff of memory, every pause a scar. Underneath the dim lights of this lonesome bar, the melody plays on, but my heart just broke. Lost forever in this dance, with nostalgia and smoke. Once laughter echoed where silence now reigns. The music box plays, but the melody strains. You were the fire that turned my nights to day. Now just the smoke as it all fades away. Your ghost in the mirror with
nostalgia and smoke, twirling in the haze of words we never spoke. Every puff a memory, every pause a scar. Underneath the dim lights of this lonesome bar, the melody plays on, but my heart just broke. Lost forever in this dance with nostalgia and smoke. Here in the quiet, hear the rain softly tapping on the window, tapping inside me. Could we have known, dear, was it all foretold? Silver tears in the neon, bitter and cold. Oh, this dance of shadows, how it lingers so in the cradle of the night, where we let it go. Still I'm dancing with nostalgia and smoke, twirling alone where our laughter once spoke. Every puff of memory fading into art. Each step I take is a beat of my heart. The song may end, but the echoes invoke eternal rounds of dancing with nostalgia and smoke. In the quiet, cold, a booth where the shadows blend and sway, candle flickering like my heart in its unsettling play. Outside, rain taps a rhythm on the cold, lonely street, while inside the whiskey whispers bittersweet. I'm on the edge of I'll survive you alone, dancing with memories in silence overgrown. Echo of your laughter haunting every tone on the edge, but darling, I'll survive you alone. We were fire, we were ice, in a timeless, fierce embrace. Now the warmth is just a ghost, a fleeting trace. You slipped away like smoke through my clasping fingers. In this bar, your scent and sorrow still lingers. I'm on the edge of I'll survive you alone, dancing with memories in silence overgrown. Echo of your laughter haunting every tone on the edge, but darling, I'll survive you alone.
of new life are sown. I'm on the edge of I'll survive you alone. With each breath a step into the unknown. Echo of your laughter, now a distant moon on the edge. Yes, darling, I'll survive you alone. A soft fade as the candle burns down to its final glow. On the edge of I'll survive you when new beginnings grow. In the corner of a dimly lit room, the candles flicker low, casting shadows on the walls where the pictures used to show. Dusty frames on the mantle, speaking secrets soft and slow. Tonight the whispers in the air, they're singing tales of long ago. Whispers of a fading photograph tonight, echoes of a love that slipped beyond the light. In the silence, hear the heartbreak, see the sights of what was in the whispers of fading photograph tonight. Once there was laughter here, and glasses raised in cheer. Now just the clink of ice and whiskey, drowning out the tear. An empty chair beside me, where you vanished year by year. Each sip of memory fading, like the photos once so clear. Whispers of a fading photograph tonight, echoes of a love that slipped beyond the light. In the silence, hear the heartbreak, see the sights of what was in the whispers of fading photograph tonight. Oh, the rain taps at my window like your fingers on my skin, and the thunder rolls like sorrow for a love that might have been. In the gloom, your ghost beside me, we danced to a tune so thin, a melody of memories in the spaces we are in. Whispers of a fading photograph tonight, echoes of a love that slipped beyond the light. Hold me in the shadows, hold what's right. Softly fade in the whispers of fading photograph tonight.
whispers trace old walls, flickering shadows dance to the tune of our fall. Rain taps like memories on the cracked window pane, on the edge of empty promises. Love whispers your name. Still standing on the broken vows, where midnight holds the echo of our last applause, clinging to the sweet lights dripping from your lips, on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. We dance through nights under the glow of a neon moon. Your words like a whiskey, smooth but leaving too soon. But morning found the table with only one glass, on the edge of empty promises. Shadows of you pass, still standing on the broken vows, where midnight holds the echo of our last applause, clinging to the sweet lies dripping from your lips, on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. I hear the laughter that once filled up this empty space, each chuckle a ghost, every silent I embrace. These wooden floors creak with stories they can't tell, in the heart of empty promises I alone dwell. Still standing on the broken vows, softly now, the echo of our love, lost in the quiet somehow, in the flicker of candlelight, where dreams once lived, on the edge of empty promises. I've nothing left to give. Softly, softly, on the edge of empty promises, still. In the dimly lit corner of an old jazz bar, whispers float in the shadows, near yet far. Candle flickers catch the sorrow in my eye. Dancing flames hold secrets of night sky. Here on the edge of self-reflection in smoke, my heart sings of love, now vanished like a ghost. The whiskey warms my lips, but not the void in this smoky haze. My dreams are both born and destroyed. Once the laughter filled the room, sweet and clear, your voice in my ear, a melody I held dear. Time slips silently, a thief in the night, leaving behind echoes of what was once right. Here on the edge of self-reflection in smoke, my heart sings of love, now vanished like a ghost. The whiskey warms my lips, but not the void in this smoky haze. My dreams are both born and destroyed. Rain taps the window, a rhythmic heartbreak tune, each drop a memory under the cold gray moon. The solitude whispers with each sip I conceal. In the reflections of smoke, I find what I truly need. Oh, still on the edge of self-reflection in smoke, I find a fragile peace where once I only choked. Though the whiskey's warm fades into the dawn in the smoky mirrors of night, my soul sings on. Echoes of laughter, tears in the rain, love lost in smoke, the sweetest pain. In a room where shadows dance on candlelight, whiskey whispers to the ghosts of midnight. Silent echoes fill the air, a dress unused, chairs for two, but it's just one that's bruised. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet where my tears speak in defiance, I'm holding on to the fading whispers of you. We laughed beneath the rain, so unaware, promises
like smoke dispersed in thin air. Your voice a distant melody I strain to hear in the silence where I hide from my fear. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet where my tears speak in defiance, I'm holding on to the fading whispers of you. And oh, that last goodbye wrapped in a sigh. Time stands still, yet moments they fly. In the mirror, a reflection of my solace, lost in the shadows of your empty palace. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, softly singing to the stars that refuse to shine. In this quiet, I find strength, I find defiance. In the stillness, your ghost gently grips mine. Fading out like the last note of our dance, on the edge of loneliness and silence, our last chance. Yeah, in the flicker of a candle's last dying light, in the corner of that old bar on a rain-soaked night, I saw the shadows dance across your vacant chair, felt the ghosts of our laughter hanging in the air. The glass was half empty, just like my broken heart. Echoes of our blues whispered till death do us part. When I saw where you belong again, underneath that dim light, my love, where we'd begin. The world stopped turning and my heart just froze, lost in time where the lonely river flows, where the whiskey drowns but the memories fight. In that old bar I lost you twice that night. Our song came on, but you weren't there to sway, just an echo of us that the jukebox would play. I remember the promise, each vow we couldn't keep, as the night poured in and the shadows grew deep. Your laughter is a ghost that I chase in vain, in the silence that follows the end of the refrain. When I saw shadows. It was a pain we couldn't mend. The night grew cold.